Honey, I got the car out front. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I just want to say goodbye to Jessica.
For the 23rd time.
I'm serious. Now, you got to do this. You know you do. If you want to have a baby, you got to talk to Ben tonight.
I know. I'm just waiting for the right time.
There is no right time. You just do it.
So, do you have any suggestions? How?
Sweetie, if you're pulling graveyard down at the station, we got to get going.
I'm coming.
So, you want to tell me how?
Just pour him a long, stiff scotch, single malt, best you can find.
Yeah, thanks.
Can we, please?
I'm gonna need it.
Ready to go home? Car's outside.
Actually, I know you have to get up early tomorrow and everything, but I thought maybe we could just stay here for a minute, relax, have a drink, you know, and a nightcap.
One couldn't hurt. And valet can wait.
Great. Barkeep, scotch for my husband. Actually, make it 2. Single malt, the best you got.
Why must he make everything so complicated? Michael? Mike, I need you. Could you come back inside for a minute?
Hi. Is everything all right?
No. It's all wrong. This is your house. You shouldn't have to spend the night outside.
You didn't drive me out of my house. I like sleeping outside when the weather's nice.
You don't have to make excuses.
I'm not.
I'm ashamed. Kissing you, wanting more, I crossed the line, and I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have been so hard on you.
No, I had it coming. It's not the first time being stubborn has gotten me into trouble. But I've been thinking, and I wanted you to know that you're right. It's time for me to get Russ out of my life once and for all.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
The only problem is I'm not sure of how to do it.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we talk about it over breakfast, okay?
What? Breakfast? It's taken me months to get to the point where I feel strong enough to rid myself of that man. And you want me to wait until breakfast?
Okay. You want to work it out tonight?
There's no time like the present.
I'll ask you one more time. What are you doing in my room?
What are you doing in Oakdale, Russell Terry? Con man, fraud, petty thief? Am I leaving anything out?
Lots.
What do you and Pilar want with Mike Kasanoff?
You're trespassing in my room. I get to ask the questions, lady.
Leave me alone!
Why don't you give me that thing before somebody gets hurt?
Touch me and I'll scream, I swear to God.
Do that and you'll regret it. Now give me that back! Oh! Oh, you crazy! What did you do that for? Ow! Oh, he must have broke something.
Oh my God.
I think I'm bleeding.
Are you crying?
Hey.
Walker, hello.
I'm not interrupting, am I?
No, I'm just having a late night dinner. Come on in. May I offer you a glass of champagne?
Well, actually, this isn't a social call.
Oh, must be a house call then.
Yeah, well, somewhere in between. Did you happen to solve that problem at work? Because I was hoping we could talk about getting you in for treatment.
Well, actually, yes. I have approached another designer about coming to work with me, though she hasn't given me her answer yet.
What if she should say no?
She wouldn't dare do that. It's what she's always wanted.
But what if she does? Then what?
Hi. You got my message.
Yeah, I'm on my break and I'm all yours. What's going on?
Well, you have to promise me something before I tell you.
Words that chill to the bone. What am I getting myself into here?
You have to promise me that you will not have me committed until you've heard me out, okay?
Well, with a lead-in like that? Absolutely not. Let's hear it.
How would you feel if I told you that I was leaning towards working with BRO again?
How would I feel? Like I've got the bends? I'm serious. Honey, you're in, you're out, you're up, you're down. What happened to all the relief and satisfaction you got from the last time you threw in the BRO towel?
You promised me that you weren't going to start talking until you heard me out.
No, you wanted me to promise that I wouldn't have you committed, which I never agreed to, by the way. I never promised that I wouldn't have an opinion. So tell me, what's the difference between the offer they tossed at you a few weeks ago and this one that is tempting you now?
Okay, just until I finish, okay? This time, I'll be working with Barbara Ryan herself, not Paul. Now, it's at Barbara's request. And I have the designs. And I know that things have been a complete circus with Paul and everything, but I've been thinking about it, Jack. And I've been thinking, what the hell, you know? I have the designs, I have the time, I have the talent and the sketches, and all the signs say go for it. So now you can tell me what you think. Your gut reaction.
In a word? Run. How does BRO offer even come up?
Barbara came to me and asked me for help finishing her line for the Las Vegas show. She's way behind, and she needs my input.
Barbara suggested. Barbara Ryan?
Yeah. No, I know. I kept waiting for the punchline, too, but it never came, Jack. She's serious. She needs me. She needs my designs.
And you believe her? You trust her enough to work with her again, honey?
Yeah, I know that we haven't had the best working relationship in history.
That's an understatement. You remember how she tried to stab you with a pair of scissors during the New York show? Or the blowout you had after Craig plagiarized her designs and then fed them to you?
No,
do you remember that?
I haven't forgotten anything, Jack. But it's because I've had such a multi-dimensional relationship with her that I'll know what to look for if she starts to spin out of control.
Do you think she found out about you and Paul planning to take over a company?
I don't think there's
Honey,
any way
this
she
could be a setup. Building you up just to tear you down.
Jack, there's no way she could have found out. And I already told Paul that any agreements we had are null and void. There's no scheming, there's no planning, there's no new company. If I take this job, I go in clean.
All right, we covered Barbara and Paul. What about Rosanna? You tell her about this offer?
I told her everything.
Yeah, what'd she say?
She wants me to do it.
You're kidding me. After all the threats and the ultimatums, she's okay with you working with Paul again?
Isn't it great?
Frightening is more like it. What brought about this change of heart?
She had time to think it over. I mean, when she first got back to town, she hated the idea of me working with the man who betrayed her, but now she's had some time. She's come to her senses.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your career, your talent.
You have to have an opinion.
Honey, I know how hard you worked on those designs, the sacrifices you made, and then when Rosanna made you choose between working with Paul and a sister, I know how hard it was for you to push those sketches aside, especially because they were so fantastic. So you know you have my blessing, and you never have to doubt or question that.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
No, the thing that worries me is Barbara coming to you hat in hand. Are you absolutely sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that there's nothing else going on with her that she's not telling you?
Well, no. No, I'm not sure of that at all.
The designer in question can't possibly turn me down. It's what she's always wanted. She's always been drawn to BRO. In fact, we've worked together before, and besides that, she can't turn me down. My life depends on it.
Your life depends on immediate medical attention, Barbara.
And here, I thought I wasn't going to get any lectures tonight.
All right. No lectures.
How about champagne instead?
Sure. Love a glass.
Wrong glass. But all yours.
What? Thank you. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know about the behavior of a raisin in very good champagne?
Can't say that I do.
Well, let's watch this. See, well, it floated for a sec on the top, and it falls down to the bottom. And if we were to watch it long enough, see there, it's starting to work its way up, and it will do that over and over and over again.
Look at that.
Yeah? See?
Why does
Look
it
at
do that?
Well, I could show you all kind of formulas and equations of why it does that, but the way I figure it, that raisin can't decide whether to save itself or to drown.
And the moral to your story is?
You're running out of time, Barbara. You save yourself or you're going to force me to do it for you. Because I am not going to stand by and watch you drown.
Maybe he'll get the message this time.
Do you really think so? After he's followed me halfway across the world? From city to city? No. There's only so much the police can do, and then their hands are tied. And I'll be on my own again.
But if you get a restraining order,
It's a piece of paper, Mike. Russ will find a way to get to me. Unless...
Unless what?
No. Oh, no, it's too much to ask of you.
If it'll help get him out of your life, I'll do whatever I can. I told you that.
If you went to see Russ and told him to leave me alone, he might believe that there would be consequences. He knows that there's only so much the police can do. They need concrete evidence, but a man with muscles, that's personal, you know? It might just do the trick. Especially if you tell him we're lovers.
No.
Not so big and bad anymore, are ya, huh? Why don't you stop sniveling, you wimp, and just tell me what I want to know?
Just don't harm me again, okay?
What were you and Pilar doing in Oakdale?
Oh, forget it!
Did you forget how much it hurt when I hit you? Huh? Tell me.
Please, don't do it again, please. Hey, you gotta help me, man. She practically broke my arm.
Hey, you want to put the bat down there for a minute or two, Bambino?
Take it away from her, man. The chick's out of control.
Look at this. Look at this guy. This sniveling idiot is supposedly that scary ex-boyfriend that poor Pilar was so scared of that she had to hide from, so threatened by that only Mike could protect her.
No, hit me.
See? You couldn't scare anyone. Doesn't scare me.
Make her stop. She'll kill me. But she's crazy.
Yeah, you got the crazy part right. So you might want to do yourself a favor and answer the questions, because when she starts swinging, she doesn't stop. And K-Rod here, she doesn't miss her target.
But I don't know anything.
Whoa! Come on, just tell me. What are you and Pilar after? Are you after Mike's money? Huh? Are you just trying to set him up for something worse? Start answering questions, or I'm gonna call my sister, the police officer. And if you think I'm crazy, she carries a gun.
Who needs to bring the cops into it, huh? We're just having a friendly discussion. Let's just keep it friendly, okay? Whoa.
You couldn't scare anyone. Why does Pilar want everyone to think that you're threatening her?
Okay, all right.
Come on!
Okay, I'm not Pilar's ex-boyfriend. I'm no threat to her.
What does she want? What does she want?
She's got a plan, okay? And that's all I can tell you. Unless I cut a deal. I want immunity. You got it? I want immunity and some cold hard cash to get me as far out of this town and away from Pilar and you as I can possibly get.
Did you see the way that Curtis's face lit up when he met Doc Reese? It was like a little kid on Christmas morning.
Yeah, well, you were more than a little impressed yourself.
Yeah, well, all right. I admit it. It was kind of like meeting Superman and Shaft all rolled up into one. You know?
The two of you grinning like a couple of little boys.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what you were like as a little boy.
Oh, no, you don't want to know that.
Yes, I do. Come on.
When I was little?
Mm-hmm.
When I was real little? I was a little terror.
No.
Oh, yes, I was. I was loud. I was wild. I was always getting into some kind of trouble. It's true. I don't know how my mother put up with me.
Loud and wild are obnoxious on other people's children. To the parents of that child, he is perfect and precious.
Huh. Oh, maybe you're right.
Which brings me to what I wanted to talk to you about.
What, children?
Now, I want you to keep an open mind, okay? I was thinking, I love you so much.
I love you too.
And being married to you has been incredible and amazing. But what if there is that one thing that could make our lives richer than it already is?
Hold on a minute here. You're not trying to tell me that you're pregnant, are you?
No.
Ooh. I almost gave your brother a heart attack. All right, I need to swing by the hospital on the way home, pick up a file. Hey, I said something wrong? What is it? Is it Bonnie and Sarah moving to Florida? Look, I think you should know, baby. I miss them too. And it's okay if you feel sad about it. You don't have to front to me or anything like that. Look, this is what we're gonna do. After they get settled in with Isaac, we're gonna pack up and go down to Florida for a visit. All right?
Ben, sweetheart, this is not about Bonnie and Sarah. And of course, I miss them, yes, but that's not what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, obviously, something pretty important.
Yeah, it's important. You know, but now that the moment's here, I don't even think I can say the words.
Oh, come on. Whoa, babe, you can talk to me about anything.
No, it was
Yes.
a crazy idea. Just forget I said anything.
Tell me. Oh, what, now I don't even get to hear what it is? Look, I'm not gonna laugh. Oh, no tears, no heart attack, no nothing. Just say it.
I want to have a baby. Our baby.
Is it strange and maybe a little suspicious that Barbara asked me to design for BRO and just a couple of weeks ago we were sworn enemies? Absolutely.
She even complimented your designs?
I didn't know whether to look for the hidden camera or go buy a bulletproof vest.
But you're still willing to take the plunge.
I want this, Jack. I have spent too much time and energy on those sketches to give up now. And it's not as if I can use them later. It's now. It has to be now. And BRO is my one and only chance this season. And this work I've done, Jack, this is my best work in like forever. And I don't want to let this chance pass me by. Now I know, yeah, it would be safer if I ran for the hills and put as much distance between myself and Barbara as the world would allow.
But you're not going to do that.
I'm not going to run away.
So you made up your mind.
I guess I have. Have you made up your mind to have me committed? I wouldn't blame you if you did.
No, I'd be the crazy one if I ever thought you could seriously give up designing. It's not just a job for you, Carly. It's a part of you. It's who you are. You need this, and you deserve it. So go for it. I'll help you out if you need me.
You will force me to tell my children? What is that supposed to mean?
It means I can't, in good conscience, follow a course of action that could result in your death. Listen, I know how important your company is to you, how you want to preserve it for your family, but are you really willing to risk your life for that?
I know that you mean well here, but I told you I have made my decision.
You can't make life or death decisions on your own, Barbara. You need to talk to your family about this. Don't keep them wondering. Don't keep them in the dark. Don't keep them guessing. No, you need to let them help you through this. They're stronger than you know.
No.
No. You tell them, Barbara, and you tell them now, or I'm going to tell them for you.
If you are threatening to tell my children without my consent, then you can just leave. Oh, no. Walker, I can't, I got you.
Come on.
Michael, just forget I said anything. Forgive me. It's too much to ask.
Look, I'll help you, but I won't lie. All right, I'm not going to pretend to be your lover for Russ or for anyone.
I did. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I wouldn't blame you if you hate me now.
I hate you. I could never hate you, Pilar.
So, will you still help me?
Absolutely. All right, but if I go see Russ, I go as your friend.
Perfect. You'll be very civilized and very calm. The way you always are. And he'll listen to you. And after he gets the message, I will finally be out of your house and out of your hair.
Well, that's not why I'm urging you to do this.
I know. You want me to make a plan for going on with my life. Well, this is my plan. Are you with me?
Okay, I'll meet the guy. Under one condition.
Anything. Name it.
I take a cop with me.
I've told you how Russ feels about the police.
This guy needs to know we mean business. That's my condition.
Okay. You're right. Besides, it could be dangerous for you to meet with him alone, and I want you safe, no matter what. So yes, I agree to your terms. What would I do without you? I'll go call Russ and set up a meeting. Thank you.
You want to know what's next for your friend, Mike? How much is it worth to you?
You think I'm gonna pay you for information?
Listen, buddy, we know all about your record. So unless you want to go downtown and tell the police why you violated parole and why you and Pilar have been after Mike for months,
Sir, go ahead and tell him. But I'm not walking away from this empty-handed, and I am not going back to prison.
Who is it?
Manager, we got complaints about a fight going on.
No, everything's fine here. We're all good. Just your average American honeymoon couple.
Help! Help! You gotta help me! She's gonna kill me!
That wasn't smart at all!
Jessica, decent.
Hey, you gotta get her away from me! She's crazy, she's dangerous, she's trying to pulverize me!
Oh, no. This is just a lover's quarrel. You go outside, you shut the door. We're gonna be quiet from now on, right?
No, don't leave her alone in here with me. Oh, she's crazy. You gotta get her out of here, man.
Start talking or I start hitting again.
Okay, just hand over the bat.
Sweetheart, maybe we should just do what the man says.
What is this, a honeymoon for three?
Katie, we should be leaving, don't
Not
you think?
until I get more answers.
I'm calling the police.
Whoa, the police? There's no need for that. You know, she's practically a cop herself.
Come on, you tell me what Pilar wants or I will pull out every hair.
All right, okay. You don't have to get so violent, I'll tell you.
Come on, and start talking.
Pilar is going to kill Kaznov. She wants him dead.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Don't mean that. I know what I'm doing. Wow. What was that all about?
He's setting you up. Please, you gotta believe me, Mike. Your life is in danger. Come on, let me in.
Baby. We're gonna have a baby. Baby.
You're in shock.
No.
Yes, you are in shock because you've been saying the same thing for the past 5 minutes.
It's just we haven't discussed anything like this
Well,
before.
honey, we're discussing it now.
I mean, I didn't even think that was a possibility.
Why? Because I have a grown daughter? Because of my age? Come on, Ben, there are women much older than me who are just starting a family. It's not unheard of.
Of course it's not. It's just...
You just don't want to have a baby.
I love kids. I've always wanted to have a house full of kids. It seemed like ever since we got married, it's just we've already had so much tied in. We have Curtis and Bonnie and Sarah and our careers, and it just seemed like our lives are pretty full. To me, anyway.
Not to me.
So you're not happy?
Sweetheart, of course I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm happier than I ever thought I could be. And it's because I have all this love to give that I feel like there's something missing.
Like 2 o'clock in the morning feedings and dirty diapers? Is that what you're missing? Is that what you want to go through all over again?
Yeah, I do. Now listen, just don't answer right now, okay? Just promise me that you'll think about it.
I think that I know where this is coming from. I just don't think that you want a baby for all the right reasons.
You're staring.
Yeah, too bad you had to take that hot little number off that you were wearing to the party tonight.
Oh, you noticed.
Yeah, I noticed. Didn't take my eyes off you.
Yeah? Even when you were talking sports with Doc Reese?
You know, I wanted to ask you about that. What were you and Doc talking about?
When?
Oh, when you were getting all cozy?
We weren't getting all cozy.
Yeah, you were. He was flirting with you.
Yeah, he was flirting with me. In fact, he was flirting with anybody who was wearing a skirt. In fact, had you been wearing a skirt? Why? Does that bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. In fact, I kind of like the idea that other guys are checking out my wife, especially knowing that she's coming home with me. And then I realized you had to come over here and go to work.
Oh, well. Maybe there's something we can do about that.
What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything, okay? Just give me a few bucks and I'm out of here. I'm gone. You'll
Wait,
never...
did you just say the word kill? As in Pilar wants to kill Mike? Is that true?
Who knows what goes on in that woman's mind?
Why would she want him dead?
I don't know. Okay. This guy Mike, he's the love of her life or something, but she blew it. So she was trying to start something again, but Mike's not cooperating because of you.
What? She can't have him, so no one else can. She would rather have him in a slab on the morgue?
Yeah, that's pretty much what she told me when she called me. It was just before I came in here and I saw you going through my stuff.
Would you focus? I need to know more. When? When is this happening? Why? Where?
I don't know for sure, but soon. Very soon. She's setting the trap for him now.
I'm sorry, Michael. This isn't your problem.
What, did he agree to the meeting?
Finally,
All right, where do I go?
the Wagon Wheel Motel.
Place you stayed before?
He's been watching me. He must have taken a room there hoping I'd show up again.
Okay, so I go to the motel and meet this idiot when?
Later tonight. I don't have an exact time yet, but he'll call when he's ready to see you. You don't have to do this, Michael. You owe me nothing, so if you don't want to go through with it...
Of course I'll go through with this. All right, somebody needs to make it clear to this guy that he needs to stay out of your life. All right, we have to end this.
That's what I want. To end this. Once and for all.
Oh, man. I'm going to get hit on more often. I don't care by football stars, astronauts, whatever, because I love what it's doing to you.
I love what it's doing to you. But I don't need no stinking slobbering football player to remind me where I've got.
Sorry to break up the party. We got trouble out on Route 48.
Whatever.
The Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll get right on it. That. Rain check?
Big time.
What kind of trap is Pilar setting for Mike?
I don't know!
Then why did she call you?
She's crazy, I told you. She's unpredictable. If she finds out I told you too much, I'm next on her kill list. But I don't know anything. I don't.
God, no! Get back here! Hey! Get back here!
So Wait, so you're saying that this doesn't have anything to do with feeling like there's something missing?
No. Actually, it has everything to do with what a wonderful father you are to Curtis. What a wonderful doctor you are. What an incredible husband you are. And I want to have a little boy who is just like you, with your eyes and your smile and your laugh.
Jess.
Oh, come on, listen, you don't have to answer right now. Just promise me to think about it.
Maybe you should take this incident as a warning, right? Step back, take care of yourself. You can't wait. The situation is only going to get worse.
Please promise me you won't tell my children without my consent.
I will make you that promise. But you promise me something too. You tell them. Now.
I can't do that now. We're almost to the finish line. I mean, I can already feel all the pre-show excitement out in Vegas and the black tie parties and the paparazzi. And then finally, the models sweeping down the catwalk. I want that moment. I want that moment when you know that you've created something very unique and the audience loves you for it. You don't know what that's like.
No. No, I don't.
It's the applause and the flowers and the telegrams and especially all the grudging phone calls from your colleagues and competitors choking on their congratulations. You know, I have to do this. My company is a living, breathing thing. And I have to give it everything I possibly can. Can you understand that?
No, I can't, Barbara. Because there is nothing more precious than the human life. We don't have that much time here. It's very frustrating to me, Barbara, to know a woman like yourself who is willing to throw it away for flowers and applause.
Wait a second. Wait, I don't mean that. I know what I'm doing.
Wow. What was that all about? Do you love me?
I adore you.
Can you see yourself going through the pains and the joys of parenthood with me?
Yes. I can also see us climbing Mount Everest, but that doesn't mean it's something that we should do.
No.
I mean, and as long as they brought up climbing mountains, what if we want to do that? What if we want to go climb a mountain or go frolic on the black sand beaches of Bali or go scuba diving in Belize?
Sweetheart, we don't do those things now.
Right, because we can't. And we will give up all hope of having those kind of adventures if we have a baby.
Ben, having a baby is the most incredible adventure of them all. But listen, if you want to go scuba diving or skydiving or spelunking through caves, I promise you that I will make that happen. There is nothing that we can't do together.
I don't know how I'm gonna be with all-night feedings and teething and dirty diapers. I've never had to do anything like that before. You know, when I got Curtis, he came potty trained.
So is that a yes?
That is a go have an appointment with Dr. Schiller. And if she gives you the green light, then we will talk about it again. Okay? Deal?
Deal.
Where'd she go? Henry, where is she?
I don't know. Last time I saw her, she was with that Russ guy.
Wait, you let her leave with that guy? What are you thinking? I mean, what if he hurts her?
Believe me, Margot, if anyone got hurt, it wasn't Katie.
Before you go, Michael, I want to say one more time how grateful I am for everything you've done for me. If you ever need me to do the same, I will gladly return the favor.
Thank you. But the only thing that can help me right now is time. One day, Katie will be just another distant memory.
I'm gonna talk to you. She's setting you up. Please, you gotta believe me, Mike. Your life is in danger. Come on, let me in. Let me in.
Walker Daniels has become a friend, and we had a disagreement here tonight. Nothing to worry about, though.
Well, I hope not, because the way he stormed out of here, it seems like it might
been quite a day. So you have good news for me?
Yeah, I do. I think I do.
You're gonna accept my offer?
Vegas, here we go.
Oh, Carly, that is just so wonderful.
Yeah. I just have a few questions for you before we go any further, if you don't mind.
Yes, Paul told me that you had some concerns, but I assure you, this is all above board.
And you hired me.
I need you because I need you to work with me. I need you to come up with some fresh ideas and get the samples out and get everything into production, and I know that you blossom under pressure.
Well, prepare to be amazed. I brought some of my sketches. You may have already had a peek at them. I hope I'm not being too presumptuous.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Is this all beading through here?
Yeah, it is, but it can be embroidery if we want.
It's beautiful. And the hem?
It could come up. You could put a ruffle on it. It could be a flirty little skirt.
Sensational.
Yeah. Thanks. And what do you think about the fabric for this one here?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the pleats?
You know what, Carly? It's gotten to be very late here, and I think that I should give you a call in the morning, and you should go home to your sweet family, and I'll call you right away in the morning, and we'll talk then, and I'll be fresh.
What about the time crunch?
Tomorrow, please, Carly.
Oh, come on, Barbara. You know how it is when you get some new creative sketches. You want to know what everybody thinks about them. Just give me a few more minutes. We can talk about the fabric. You can show me what you've got so far.
I promise you, I will call you first thing in the morning. All right, and I bet that you could see your way out, couldn't you?
Barbara, what's going on?
Nothing.
I'm not blind, you know. What's wrong? Barbara.
On the next As the World Turns.
Get out of my room.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I am pretty sure that I'd be crazy to leave the two of you alone in a room together.
You're hiding something from me. And you don't get one single sketch from me until I find out what it is.
You were gonna kill Mike, and I know all about it.